Hello, my friends. And I'm wondering if you guys know what this is. Do you guys know? You have a guess? A race car? I know, you're probably like, Miss Cait, that's a race car. Of course it is. But what if I told you it's not just a race car? It's also a transformer. Yes, it's a transformer. And I'm sure you're wondering, Miss Cait, why did you bring a transformer to Sunday school? Well, this transformer reminds me about how when we accept Jesus into our hearts, our life is forever changed. So we are going to hear about somebody who met with Jesus and his life would never be the same. Let's go. Our story today begins with Saul, and people were still trying to spread the news about what Jesus had done on the cross and about his resurrection. And they were telling people and starting churches and fellowshipping and spreading the word about Jesus. It was on the move, and Saul did not like that. Let's read a little bit about him. Saul was a religious man, a Pharisee. He thought that anyone who believed in Jesus were spreading lies. He thought they should go to prison or even be put to death. Oh, and this is Saul. Let's follow his story. Saul was going to Damascus to arrest Jesus' followers. Suddenly, a bright light shone around him. He fell down. A voice said, "Saul, why are you being so cruel to me?" Let's see what happens next. "Who are you, Lord?" Saul asked. The voice replied, "I am Jesus, the one you want to harm. Go to Damascus. There you will learn what you must do." Saul got up, but he was blind. His friends led him to a house in Damascus. Saul waited for 3 days. He had nothing to eat or drink. Oh man, he must have been very afraid. Meanwhile, Jesus appeared in a vision to Ananias, one of his followers in Damascus. Jesus told him to go visit Saul and pray for him so he could see again. "But Saul wants to arrest your followers, Jesus." He was very, very scared. He had known that Saul had thrown people in prison, even put them to death for just following Jesus. Ananias was really scared. He was trembling. "I know," said Jesus, "but I want to use Saul to tell people all over the world about me." Ananias went to pray for Saul. "Jesus sent me," he said, "so that you may be filled with the Holy Spirit." Saul could see again, and then he was baptized. Wow, Jesus healed him. He had big plans for Saul and his life. Jesus changed Saul from a man who hurt his followers to a church leader who told everyone about Jesus. So he changed his name as well to Paul. Isn't that so cool? He told so many people about Jesus. I think that it is incredible how Jesus changed Saul's heart. He changed his heart and it changed who Saul was. And he became Paul and he started spreading the gospel of Jesus to everyone. We're going to learn more about him next week. But for right now, I have a fun activity to talk even more about transforming and how Jesus can transform anybody's heart. Okay, my friends, are we ready to transform these numbers into something beautiful? Let's go. All right, let's work on the 1. We're just gonna do this, and like this. And I wonder if you guys are gonna guess what the 1 has turned into. A tree. You're right. Let's do the 2. Do this, and then it gets a long neck and like this. Does anybody know what that is? A bird or a duck? You're right. Let's transform the 3. If we just make another 3, and we draw this and like this, what did we transform that into? A butterfly. Beautiful. How about we work on the 4? We just connect that and make a little half moon. Give some waves. We've got ourselves a boat. Now this one, 5, is the most important, I feel. This one says transforms our hearts. Well, who transforms our hearts? We just learned about that in the story, didn't we? We can make this part of our 5 turn into a heart, and this can be the tail for Jesus' name. J-E-S-U-S. Jesus transforms our hearts.
Okay, my friends. I want you to have a great week and remember that Jesus can transform your heart.
Bye.